Hello, my name is Kelly Sears, and this is my culture bag assignment. So the bag that I'm going to be pulling from is just like my school bag that I use every day. It was a gift last year, and it's really nice. So yeah, it has a K because the name starts with a K, obviously. So the first thing I have is this stuffed animal. It's a tiger. His name is Stripes, and I got him when I was around second grade, so like 7, 8, 9 years old. And my dad actually bought him for me when we went on a trip to the Rainforest Cafe in Chicago. And, like, they had that whole like little store thing. So he bought me this, and it's one of my favorite stuffed animals. I've always loved like cats growing up. I'm not a dog person, but all my stuffed animals when I was a kid were cats or like felines. And he was my favorite because tigers are my favorite animal. And so I sleep with him every night. And he's actually really like special to me because my dad passed away in 2017. So this is kind of like one of my just memories of him, something I can cherish because it was just a very sudden thing, and it was just very shocking. So this is something that I use just to remember him and all my childhood memories. So that's Stripes. The next thing I have is my journal. I always liked to write when I was a kid. It was just a way, like, I would write like songs, I would write stories, something I could do to like, just as like a hobby. I mean, it wasn't anything bad. I wasn't like trying to get away from anything. It was just something I did for fun. And that hobby just grew with me. And so this is my journal. I don't write in it like a normal journal. I do different things. I track my moods. I track habits, just like day to day to see how things change. And since I began doing this a few months ago, like 6 months ago, I've been so much more calm and aware of my surroundings and things that I'm doing every day. And I really do feel like it's just made me more peaceful overall. And it's also something that's really fun to do because this journal specifically came blank, so you write everything yourself. So it's kind of fun that you can make it your own in a way. So yeah, it's my journal. The next thing is my ID, but more specifically this keychain. It's kind of hard to see because it's all scratched up, but this is a Steelman. That was my high school mascot. And I got this keychain at Ivy Night my senior year. And Ivy Night, if your school doesn't have it, if you're not familiar with it, it's just a ceremony to celebrate seniors who've accomplished things. So not every senior gets to go. It's just seniors who have like a certain GPA or something, and they're recognized for their GPA, academic achievements, if you have like perfect attendance, any organizations or clubs you're in, and you get a gift from. You don't always get a gift, but a lot of clubs do give their seniors a gift, like especially their outstanding seniors. And this was a gift to me that I got on Ivy Night, and it says, I got it because, well, what it says is, outstanding senior mathlete, Joliet Central High School, Kelly Sears. So I was on the math team when I was in high school for 3 years, and I guess I was just really good. I always liked math, and I was really nervous about joining because, like, people who are like on the math team are kind of like nerdy or whatever. But I'm so glad I did join, and I'm like, because that wasn't even the case. There's so many fun people on the math team. None of them were nerds. So it was something I really enjoyed doing because I did love math so much. I was like a math person instead of a reading or whatever. And I was so good at geometry and algebra because sometimes people only have like one or the other depending on like if you're left brain or right brain or something like that. But I was really good at both, and it felt really nice to be recognized by like the coaches and like the team to be the outstanding senior mathlete. So that was just really inspiring, and it was just really nice to be recognized, and I'm so proud of it. So I've carried this on my keys since I got it my senior year and all through my college life because I'm a senior. years, so it's been with me for 5 years, 4 or 5 years. Okay, and the next thing I have is my DS. When me and my sister were kids, we would always play video games. We had a GameCube, and my sister eventually got like a DS later. I didn't have one. And something we just always did together was like our thing. She was always the one that was better. I was just there just to be a part of the team. And when I went away to college, it was like so, like we obviously didn't get to play games anymore. And we still do play games when I come home. But for my birthday last year, my family got me a DS, and it's been so fun because I can play games that I had as a kid that are now like advanced to these like technologies, and I can actually play with my sister too because like we're friends on this. And then I don't really know how it works, I don't understand it. I just do what she tells me to. But yeah, it's like a way that I can stay in touch with my sister in like our own way, so just calling or FaceTiming or texting or whatever. Like, we have our own way of communication. So we'll like get on this together at like the same time during a day. And we'll just like hang out and chat and like play games together. And it's so much fun because I'm such a family person. Whenever I come home from like school to come home for break or even like just a weekend, I always cry when I have to come back because I hate leaving my family. So I like that me and my sister have like our own way to stay in contact. The next thing I have is this book. It's She Believed She Could, So She Did is what it says. And it's just a book of quotes that are more tailored to, like, motivation. And some of them are more, like, geared towards women. Because it is, like, she believed she could, so she did. And my boyfriend got me this for my birthday last year, because I struggle with motivation to do anything. I'm a very lazy person, and especially on days like this, when it's negative 40 degrees outside, it's really hard to want to do anything. So sometimes I'm fine, but most of the time I have to like wake up and like talk to myself and convince myself to do things that I need to do that day. So I just read this book whenever I actually feel like I need to. I'll read like a quote a day. So today's quote is, "Start by doing what's necessary, then do what is possible, and suddenly you are doing the impossible." So that's just really cute. I don't know who said it though. That's just like a really cute thing, like, wow, you're right. Like, if I just start doing what I need to do and do what's possible, now I'm doing the impossible, because, I don't know, like, now I'm motivated to do stuff, because this quote just really, it really does, like, make me want to do things and want to be successful and want to keep up the work I've done, because like I said, I am a senior, so I am getting senioritis real bad. So this definitely helps, and it was just really nice, thoughtful gift that my boyfriend got me, because he does know that I struggle a lot, so he found like the perfect cure for that. And the last thing I have is my stack of cards. So I always keep cards that I get for quite some time, and these are the 4 that I had on my desk. I have one from one of my organizations that I'm a part of wrote me this thank you note at the end of the semester, and it's just really nice to get something like that, because like I didn't even feel like I was doing anything special or anything out of the ordinary, but then to be recognized and to be thanked, that's just really sweet and thoughtful. And this card I got from my clinical teacher and students last spring. It just says best teacher ever, and it's like 3D, it like pops out. You can't really see, but it does. And like all the kids signed it, and it was just the sweetest thing. Because that was my first semester of clinicals, and I was like so nervous doing it, and I'm like, am I doing this right? What if they don't like me? And then to have such like it was just so sweet to have the kids and the teacher all just be so like happy for me, like how I was there, and like, just keep doing your best and following your dreams, and like I just love looking back on it. And this is a note that my roommate wrote me. She graduated in December, so I came back, and then this is on my bed because she's not living here anymore. And it made me cry. And it was just talking about, because we were roommates our freshman year of college, so like we've been roommates for years. So that was like really sweet. And then this is like a get well soon card. I was sick and my boyfriend doesn't go here, and he sent like a care package over with this card in it. And it's just so, I don't know, I think getting cards are just so sweet. I know that like some people don't do cards, or like they do more like e-cards or whatever. But I just think a physical card is just so much more thoughtful, and they're really special to me. So I always keep them on my desk. They're like all over my desk, and these are the 4 that I just had with me at this moment. So that is my culture bag. So I hope you learn a little bit more about me and things that I really appreciate, or things that might make me like stand out from someone else. So yeah.